Yes, dear friends, this is my state of the collection video, and I'll be introducing you my watches today. So let's start with this one, Stauer 1930. This is a Chinese watch, but I think it's a American brand. This is one of these old homage watches. I got this at a reasonable price, but I think it does really well for the price point. It's fairly small, but that's what I usually go for like 38 or 40 at max. And this thing really does move beautifully when you set the watch. It has an automatic movement in it. It's pretty simple, but does the job. So yeah, this is the Stauer. This watch I got from Amazon a couple years back. It's an Eric Edelhausen. It's a moon phase, full calendar. It's a quartz movement. And let's put it on. I think it's 38 millimeters. I really like the look. Let's skip to one of the older ones. This is my old Swatch. I think this is another 38 or 37 chronograph, quartz. It's really wearing out. I'm planning to change the straps, but we'll see. And this watch has been through hell, but it's still working. I need to change the battery. This is probably my smallest watch. It's a Benrus. It's from the 1960s, and it's a self-winding watch. It's one of the classic models, but I really like the look of it. And it has a beautiful sunburst dial. You can see glistening under the light. And this is one of my flea market finds. It's an Arlon 17 jewel watch. It's pretty simple. It still works. I never serviced it, but timekeeping is not really well. And it's one of those 70s, 60s old watches. Put it on. I was able to find a simple, cool strap. I think it really works well with the face of the watch. Let's skip to my review. This watch I really like, especially the blue face of it. This is also from the 70s. And this is a self-winding watch as well. It works pretty well. It lags, but a couple minutes. But I think at this price point, I'll be fine with that lag. Now let's skip to my Casios. This is a classic diver Casio double action bezel movement. You can't beat Casio with these prices they're offering. So I mean, pretty straightforward. My other G-Shock. This one was a mall special. Has a couple G-Shock features. This is my favorite G-Shock, the bubblegum. I actually wear this a lot in the summertime. I think it looks really well. Gives you a colorful look. So yeah, this is my most go-to G-Shock. This, the skeleton, I got it 2 years ago. Perfect watch, perfect beater watch. Doesn't really get the wrist chime it deserves, but still great. Skip to my old Seikos. This is a 1970s Seiko 5. Has the Jubilee bracelet, two-tone. I've never serviced this watch as well. I'm planning to, but it still works. It's not a winding watch. Moves with the kinetic movement. I think it's a great entry watch for people to try to enter the watch bonanza. This is my Seiko 5 modded version. Has the Explorer hands and the Arabic dial. My watch journey actually started with this watch when I found this at a flea market, and after that I really got into watches. But this is a beautiful watch. The face too. I mean, it's basically a Rolex. I think it's possibly better than a regular Datejust Rolex for me. Yeah. This brand, this is a flea market find as well. This is a Mortima Merlin. I think this is from the 70s, but it's an old French brand. I got this really cheap. The gear on this is still good. I need to get this serviced, but just a classic, 70s two-tone, kind of like a Rolex homage watch. This is my go-to Seiko Baby Alpinist. This is a beautiful watch for the price point. It does everything. I went to snorkeling, diving with this watch. It works like a charm. And the proportions of it, I think, really works for my wrist. It's a 38. And let's skip to my vintage Omega automatic. This is a 38 or 37. Has the skipping dates, winding. Pretty great watch for the price point. I think you can really find good Omegas, vintage Omegas, around 400, 500. Let's skip to the luxury watches now. This is my daily wear. I wear this basically every day. This is the Rolex discontinued grape dial 39 Rolex Oyster. The bracelet, as you would know if you've worn on Rolex, it's very comfortable, just very naturally wraps your wrist. So this is my favorite watch at the moment. Skip to my Tag Heuer. This is close to a 10-year watch now, chronometer. This is a pretty, I really like the face of this watch. I don't really wear it that much. I think it's the face is a kind of big for me at 40, but I occasionally wear this and I enjoy when I'm wearing it. Octavia, still a great watch for its price. I think it's around 1,500 or 2,000. This is my fanciest watch. It's a Rolex Datejust Jubilee, a fluted bezel, classic black. But I don't really find myself wearing it every day. I find the glistening parts and the jewelry parts too fancy to wear as an everyday watch, but for special occasions, I think it's a lovely watch. And this is one of my recent purchases. It's a Cartier Santos. It's dubbed as the first wristwatch designed for Santos Dumont. It's a lovely watch, although it's pretty small. I think it works for both men and women. It's in great condition too. I was lucky to find it at a great condition, at a decent price. Has the classic sapphire at the end there. And I skip to my old Timex, although this is not a luxury piece. I occasionally wear this. It's pretty small but very comfortable. Doesn't have clasps or anything. Easy to wear. Day date. It's in German too. Pretty good piece. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.